fresh violence that has been reported in Assam, in the Assam-Mizoram border, and this is happening just 2 days after Home Minister Amit Shah met with all the chief ministers at the Shillong. Tension erupted at the border. You're looking at some latest visuals that we've got for you, but to put a context to this, let's go across to Ratnadeep Chaudhary joining us for the very latest. Ratnadeep, take us through what exactly is it that we're seeing on our screens right now?
Well, what we are seeing on our screen is total chaos at the Assam-Mizoram border. Remember, there have been for almost a month a standoff at the Assam-Mizoram border in different places, in fact, and both the states had put their police forces in the border. And today what has happened and what has been given to understand is that the up after authorities from Assam were there at the border, but there were stole paintings happening, and then we also have reports of firing. We also are hearing that some of the personnel of Assam police have got injured. It is not clear how many of them, because there is no official word as of now from either from Assam government or Mizoram government, but both the chief ministers have put out visuals of the incident, different visuals of the incident on Twitter. In fact, the first to tweet was Mizoram Chief Minister who put up visuals of violence there in the border areas, and he basically tagged the Union Home Minister and asked how peace would come. There is so much up there, and then he also tweeted a video of a couple in a vehicle who were allegedly attacked. Their vehicle was and they were attacked, and to which Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma again tweeted a visual where he claimed that the people from the Mizoram side were all flaring up the situation. So at this moment, both the chief ministers are also involved in terms of tweeting and counter-tweeting their visuals of the tension which has taken place. And both the chief ministers have tagged Home Minister Amit Shah. Remember, 2 days back on Saturday in Shillong, there was a closed door with the Home Minister and all the chief ministers of Northeast, and in that meeting, sources have told us that there were discussions about the interstate border disputes, and in a public event in Shillong, Union Home Minister said that there are 3 priority areas for centre in terms of Northeast India, and one of them is to resolve the long-standing border disputes. So this comes close on the heels of that meeting, and at this moment what we can report is that there have been tension, fresh tension in Lailapur area, which is the last border outpost of Assam, and on the other side you have Bairang of Mizoram. Remember last year, that area was the epicenter of the interstate border dispute where there were violence there, and at that point of time, there had stepped in to diffuse the tension. But now that the tension has come up, what we can confirm to our viewers at this moment is that there have been incidents of stone pelting, there have been incidents of vehicles being attacked and damaged. There are visuals come to us where we can hear gunshot being fired. Who is firing at whom is not clear. But
I'm just going to pause you for a minute over there, and all the politics between the chief ministers aside, if we can just recap those visuals, where the first visuals we seem to be getting out of what seems like an ambulance that has just reached a hospital, and there seem to be several injured personnel over there who have come in. They seem to be from the CRPF, but difficult to say at this point on what exactly are those people who have just reached. And we're also seeing, Ratnadeep, meanwhile, pictures coming in of private vehicles, government vehicles being attacked brutally, people still sitting inside. One visual that is on your screen right now is of a little girl sitting inside a car, and the windscreen all over has completely been smashed while they sit inside their car, terrorized by what has just happened. Who are these people who are seeing, who are attacking the civilians and government vehicles? What more do we know from them?
At this moment, there is no clarity in terms of who has attacked whom, and since both the state governments are to come up with official version of what is exactly the border, but what we are picking up from sources is that we can confirm that there have been incidents of private vehicles and civilians traveling in that vehicle being, attacked. You can see those visuals there that we are seeing out. There are reports of a couple of Assam police personnel being injured. Now, whether they are injured by bullets or any other way is not clear, because there is no official word of it. We are also from to tension which has built up in that area, and both the states and their armed police were deployed there, and we are also hearing that the official vehicle of the Deputy Commissioner of Kachhat district of Assam, which is the the district where the last border outpost falls if you enter Mizoram. So the official vehicle of the Deputy Commissioner has been attacked. That's what we are hearing. We are waiting to hear from both the state governments officially. However, we have all the tweets that we have put out. Both the chief ministers putting out, tweets where they have embedded visuals of the incident, and both the chief ministers have tagged Union Home Minister Amit Shah and have asked his intervention. Now, this perhaps is a issue now where center will have to step in very quickly.